Jason, welcome to Liberty Shorts. Do you know why Jesus said on the cross, Eli Eli Lema Sabachthani? First of all, that's Aramaic, and it means Elohi is my God. Elohi Lama, why have you Sabachthani? Why have you forsaken me? And he's actually quoting the book of Psalms. There's a messianic psalm that starts out with, my God, why have you forsaken me? And it's written by David, who has never been forsaken by God. He was the apple of God's eye, but in distress, he came into grip with the human emotions of feeling like, why are you seeing this happening and you're not doing anything about it? Which really puts our understanding on the table. For an example, if Jesus said, for this reason I came to lay down my life, and I have authority to lay down and to take it up again, and he also said, I will resurrect this temple in 3 days, and he says, as the serpent was lifted up in the wilderness, so will the Son of Man be lifted up. That's John 3:14 and 15, which refers to the serpent of in the days of Moses, the brazen serpent that was lifted up as an archetype of healing to reverse the serpent that bit them in the wilderness for backbiting against God and his anointed leadership. Then Jesus not only knows he's going to be crucified. When Peter said, I'll never let anything happen to you, he said, for this reason I came. And to fulfill the prophecies, for example, like Yeshayahu, Isaiah 53, that he had to suffer for us and be cut off. So the idea is Jesus knows he's going to be crucified. He tells his servants that multiple times. Why is it then that when he goes to the cross, they freak out, leave, and deny him? Think about that. Unless the understanding we have in God is still based on what is good, what is blessed, right? Some Christians still don't accept suffering in the will of God. Even though Jesus said, take up your cross and follow me, some Christians still don't think that if we're suffering, that God is with us. And the idea is if he's testing, tampering, perfecting, and granting us in all things to be like him, which is immovable. Remember the whole plea against Job is that Job only loves you and serves you because you blessed him. Take that away and see where he's at. So, and a lot of times in Christianity, like a marriage, there will be times of sickness and health, richer or poor, better or worse. And the idea is God's not doing that to play with us, but just because we're on the fallen earth, these things will happen. So if we're moved the moment something goes bad, how solid are we in our love? And so for this reason, Jesus teaches us the lesson that not only are we not forsaken, but when you feel that way, God is working the most deeply under scenes and within. Otherwise, how could Jesus raise from the dead? Is this something that randomly happened after the cross, or was it spoken before it happened? So if it's spoken before, we know it's going to happen. How then is God forsaken us when he allows us to go through it? Wherefore Jesus said, take up your cross and follow me. If you die with me, you will live with me. How could you live with me unless we have everlasting life? Don't view your trials the same way again. It says in the New Testament, count it all joy, my brothers, when you encounter various trials. They will prove your faith worth more than gold.